we are going to start. This is our English class, so be ready with English language books, children, and pencils in your hand. English language. Punctuation we are going to study today. The topic is punctuation. Be ready with it. Page number is 130, 130. Open page number 130, punctuation. And mute your mic, children. All of you mute your mic so that you are able to listen to me very carefully. Divya, your mic is on. Yes. Ready? All right. So let's begin with page number 130. Topic is punctuation. Now, when we talk about punctuation, you must, while reading the sentences, you must have come across that sometimes we put full stop after a sentence, we begin a sentence with a capital letter. Sometimes, when we show ownership of some project or some place or some object, we put apostrophe. So these small letters, the basically what is punctuation? The commonly used punctuation marks in English makes our reading and understanding of language and sentences easy. Through that, how you are going to understand? I've written definition on the blackboard. Can you see the definition that is written on the board? Can you see it clearly? What it says? It says, look here, it is saying punctuation, capital letters, and marks of punctuation makes our writing easier to read. Yes, what is the work of punctuation and capital letter? How we know that a new sentence is starting? We know a new sentence is starting because after full stop, we start the sentence with a capital letter. Now, these capital letters and marks of punctuations are used differently in different sentences. How they are used differently, that we are going to study today. So now look at the books, all of you. Page number 130, underline the definition that is given. Capital letters and marks of punctuation make our writing easier. Underline this line. This is the definition that you have to write. Capital letters and marks of punctuation make our reading easier. This is the first work of the punctuation mark and capital letters to make us understand from where the new sentence is starting, to make us understand what is a proper noun, to make us understand what possession is going on with which person or place or object. All right. Now, the first thing in punctuation marks that we are going to study about are capital letters. We are going to study where capital letters are used, in what things, when we use capital letter in English language. We all know, first thing, a capital letter is used to begin a sentence. Whenever we start a sentence, a new sentence, we always start with a capital letter. Look in the books. Under the heading capital letter, underline that. It is very important. A capital letter is used to begin a sentence. First thing, when capital letter is used to begin a sentence. For example, these children are very noisy. Now, which letter is the first letter here in this sentence? These, and that too in these, T. Yes, very good. So these T will start with capital letter. This shows us a new sentence is beginning. So whenever we start a new sentence, we always begin with a capital letter. So what you have to write first, you are going to put the heading. After I'm going to explain, you are going to put the heading punctuation. Then you will write the definition. All right. And then capital letter. Where capital letter is used, underline a capital letter is used to begin a sentence. For example, one example you have to write only. Three examples are given, two examples are given, but you have to write only one example. So put a tick mark and try to understand. First thing, capital letter is used when we begin a new sentence. But it is not that capital letter is used only to begin a sentence. It is used somewhere else also. Where it is used, that we are going to study in the next point. Second point says, for titles and names of people, places, streets, and buildings. Yes, buildings, places, street names, names of people. For example, Dr. Arvind Thapa is a consultant at Leeds Hospital in Kolkata. Now, can you read the letters which are given in dark color? Can you read them? Dr. D is in dark. Arvind A is in dark. Then hospital name, Leeds Hospital, that name is in dark. This shows that these letters are capital letters. And why they are used in capital? We use capital letters in the names of the people. Why in the names of the people? Because it is proper noun. We all know what are nouns. We have studied in the previous classes about proper nouns, common nouns, material noun, abstract noun. So capital letter is used in proper noun. Whenever we write any person name, any famous building name, any street name. All right. So this line also you will underline and you are going to write the first example in it. Clear? These 2 points are clear to everybody. First of all, what is punctuation? Punctuation marks and capital letters are the words which makes our reading of English language easier. Then, where are they used? First, capital letters. We have studied 2 points in capital letters, that we use capital letters first when we begin a sentence. Second, we use capital letters in before a proper noun. Proper noun means name of a place, name of a person, name of a street. Okay, these 2 points are clear. Come on the third point. Now, proper noun, capital letter is used for pronoun I. Now, this is very important. Whenever we use to write the letter I, we always write in capital. Whether it comes in between the sentence. Now, read the first example, it will be clear to you. Yesterday, I went to the mall. So where is I? I is coming in between the sentence, but we are using it in capitals. So it is a rule that whenever we use a pronoun I, not any other pronoun, we, as, us, together, these are not the pronouns where we are going to use capital letter, only the letter I. When we denote ourselves with letter I, pronoun, we always write it in capital letter. And capital letter is a part of punctuation. Okay? 3 points we have studied now. First, capital letters are used in the beginning of the sentence. Second, capital letters are used for the names of the streets, for the names of the people, for the names of the buildings. Then third, capital letter is used for the pronoun I. Is much clear? 3 points clear? Shall we move forward? Okay. Point number 4. For what other thing capital letters are used? Now, capital letter is used for titles of work, magazine, books, and films. Now, wherever you use anything in particular, whenever you are denoting any particular thing, you are emphasizing any particular thing, that is one in number or something different from others, not in the group. There we use capital letter. For example, if I am talking about a particular magazine, the Outlook magazine. So I'm not talking about all the magazine in common now. No, I'm talking about one particular magazine. Which magazine? The Outlook. So O will be capital. All right. Why? We use capital letters in the names of proper noun. Now, when we are denoting something specific, when we are enhancing something, we are putting some efforts or pressure on something, denoting something special. All right. So now, under capital letters, we have studied 4 points. Revise it again. First point, where capital letters are used. Capital letters are used in the beginning of a sentence. We begin a sentence with a capital letter. Second point, where capital letters are used. They are used in the name of, yes, people, places, streets, rivers. Very good. Very good. Then third, where capital letters are used. Very good. Pronoun I. I is always written with capital. Yes. Then fourth point that we have studied today, where capital letters are used. Very good. Very good. For titles, for magazines, or something that is denoted specifically. This much clear to everybody? Let's move on to another point of capital letter where it is used. Come on to the next page. Mute your mic, children. Mute your mic. Come on to the next page. For months of the year and days of the week. Yes, when we write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, do we write these words with small letter? No. Why? Because there is only one Monday in a week, there is only two, there is only one Tuesday, there is only one Wednesday, there is only four Thursday, one Thursday. So they are also specific. Months of the year. In the whole year, there is only one January. There are not two, three, four Januaries. One January, one February, one March. So this means something specific is there, like earth, like sun. Everything is one in number. So they are denoting, we are going to denote them in capital letters. Are you getting it? So weekdays, days, month names, these are always denoted with capital letter. Underline for months of the year and days of the week. And one example, Mother's Day is on the second Sunday of May. Now you are going to read the example, it will be more clear to you. Mother's Day is on the second Sunday of May. Can you read the highlighted letter? Which letter here is highlighted? S of Sunday and M of May. Yes, why they are highlighted? Because Sunday, as we know, is the name of a week, and May we know as the name of the month. All right. So they are specifically denoting a single Sunday with a single month. So we are going to use capital letter before those words. Clear? All right. So before moving forward, let's revise again what we had studied till now. We had studied about punctuation marks. In punctuation marks, we are studying about capital letter first, that where are the places where we use capital letters. So first and foremost thing where we use capital letters are when we begin a sentence. Now it will be in the beginning of the sentence also, or it may be after full stop also. After full stop also we always begin a sentence with a capital letter. This should be in your mind always, that we always begin a new sentence with a capital letter. Secondly, where capital letters are used? Capital letters are used in the names of the people, places, buildings, etc. Then third, it is used in the pronoun I. Then where it is used in the names of the some specific magazines, some specific buildings, some specific books, films, etc. Then fifth point that we had studied is that capital letter is used in the names of the month and the week. Example, Mother's Day is celebrated on the second Sunday of May. These points are clear to everybody. I'm revising it again and again so that all the points are on your fingertips. When you are going to read the points that I've explained as homework, then it will automatically fit in your mind that yes, these were the points that we had studied. So these 5 points are clear till now. All right. All right. Let's move forward. Let's move forward and take one more point for names of festivals and national holidays. Another thing, when we use capital letters, we use capital letters for festivals, for national holidays. Festivals, yes, they are also specific. Only one time Christmas comes in a year. Only one time Diwali comes in a year. Every month Diwali doesn't come. Yes, so it is denoting one specific festival. So we use capital letters for festivals and national holidays. For example, look at the examples below. Christmas. So which letter we are going to write in capital? C. Right? Wherever in a sentence also, if we say Christmas is celebrated on 25th of December. Children, mute your mic. The voice is echoing. Mute your mic for me. Yes. If we say Christmas is celebrated on 25th of December. So can you all tell me one by one which letters will be capital? I'm going to ask, only that child will answer. Not everybody is going to on their mic. Listen to the sentence again. Christmas is celebrated on 25th of December. Ritisha, which are the letters that will be in capital in this sentence? Very good. And December, D. Christmas is celebrated on 25th of December. Why? Because Christmas is the name of a festival. December is the name of the month. So these two words will be in capital letter. Clear? Example is clear? All right, one more example. One more example. One more example. The Dal Lake is in Nainital. The Dal Lake is in Nainital. Yes, the Dal Lake is in Nainital. Kshitij, you answer. The Dal Lake is in Nainital. Answer this. Which words will be in capital? Kshitij, can you hear me? Kshitij? All right, Ayush, you answer. The Dal Lake is in Nainital. If I say this example, which letters will be capital here? Dal Lake, D and L plus, very good, plus Nainital, N will be capital. Why? Because here the Dal Lake is the name of a lake, specific lake. I'm not talking about all the lakes, I'm talking about one specific lake. And when we talk about one specific thing, we write in capital letter because we are denoting it. And where is the lake? If I say it is in Nainital, so Nainital is the name of a place. And wherever a name of a place is used, we write capital letter. This much is clear to everybody. We had studied 7 points. We had, wait a minute, let me finish. Let me finish first. I will give you time to ask. 7 points we had studied. What is your work today? Your work is, first you are going to put the heading punctuation on a fresh page of your copies. Okay. After writing punctuation heading, you are going to write the definition. I am going to give you the PDF. If by chance you have missed out on the board, you can see through the PDF and then write. Definition you will write. First understand how you have to do. After writing the definition, you are going to write capital letters. Then capital letters, 7 points that we had studied today. Those 7 points you will write with one example each. Okay? For example, come on point number 1, a capital letter is used to begin a sentence. You will write this and then you will write one example. Then point number 2, for titles of names, for titles of names of people, you will write this and then you will write one example. Then point number 3, for pronoun I, then you will write one example. Then point number 4, for titles of work, books, magazines, then you will write one example. Then point number 5, better don't on your mic in between. No, please don't create disturbance while the class is going on. You all are very good children. Yes, obedient children. All right, next, for months of the year, then you will write one example. Then for the names of the festivals, then you will write one example. For the names of the rivers, oceans, you will write one example. So we have studied 6 points today. These 6 points you will write in your fair copies with one example each. This is your today's work in English language. Clear? All right. I'm going to give you the PDF. Still, if you have any doubt, you can see from it and then write. All right. Now we are going to meet for our next class, that is social studies. Yes, Ritisha.